Hello board gamers! Today I'm going to give my solo review of Clash of Cultures, the Monumental edition. And this game doesn't officially have a solo mode, but somebody on Board Game Geek made this fan-made variant. And I will leave the link to this Board Game Geek forum to the description box, so you can check out the solo mode from there. You need to do some printing to be able to play the solo mode. You need to print various pages to the rules, and you also need to do a little work. You have to fold all of these different civilizations cards that are enabling you to play the solo mode. They make the civilizations work a little bit different, but they make them feel like they are the same civs as if you play with other people. There just has to be done some adjustments for the solo AI bot, and that's why the person who made this solo mode made those different civilizations things you need to actually print and fold. And they are for the leaders and for the races in separate. And in here I just finished 3-player game. I used 2 AI bots, and they have a little bit different difficulty levels. If you want to play with harder, you can increase the difficulty, and that's available in the rules. So you as a player, you play the same way as you do normally. But the bot has a little bit different rule settings. For example, you just roll these dice to see what they are going to take up, or where they are going to place their new settlement and what they are going to build, etc. It's determined by different rules. The buildings come with the technologies, and the next available building on the board will be placed on the smallest city, etc. They are quite easy to follow. Of course, there is like a extra set of rules with the solo mode that comes into play. So it can be a little bit maintenance and upkeeping. At least with these 2 AI bots, I felt like I had quite a lot of upkeep to do. But whoever made this solo mode, I really give thumbs up. This is amazing work to make this game work as well as it does as a solo mode game. And I hope they will make an official expansion that will include some kind of solo bot in the future. I know there are several expansions coming to this game, so I'm hoping that they will actually implement something like this in official mode, so you don't have to print all the stuff and you will have like a real guide pieces and stuff like that to be able to play the solo mode. But for my experience after a few plays, the solo mode gives a nice challenging opponent, and if you increase the difficulty, it will be even more harder, and it works nicely. It's really nice. It's just a little bit high on maintenance and upkeep, but well, that's the case in most of the war games where you are able to build buildings and move armies around the map and stuff like that. Like for example, Europa Universalis, it's really heavy on upkeep on the AI side, so that's no surprise at all. But yeah, in overall, I like it. It might not be for everybody, but if you like Clash of Cultures as a multiplayer game, I'm sure you will like also the solo mode. And it's just easy to print a few pages and fold those different civilization things. And they go like this. So you cover up the normal stuff the Celts would have, and you replace it with this piece of paper, and it shows what civ it's in the backside. And same goes with the leaders. You cover up just any civ, and this shows you the Celts leader options. In the rules, it tells you what leader the AI will hire when they hire a leader. So it's all explained in there, and these work really nicely They are really easy to use, really innovation stuff, I feel like. And yeah, there's nothing much to say about this. It's well done. Somebody made a huge effort to make this work, and it works as it should. Hard to give any point that should be better or improved or anything. I don't know how to reduce the maintenance time. It is what it is. So hard to give any feedback on that matter. But I like it, and I will keep it in my collection, and I hope the WizKids will release the new expansions that will give us something like this in our official version of our solo mode. Because this game can definitely work, as we can see here, as a solo game. So I see no problem there to include the solo mode in some formation to the new expansions. So yeah. So I don't usually make a review of games that don't have an official solo mode, but I felt like this one is so well done that it has to be reviewed. And yeah, it's a solid game as a solo with the fan-made solo expansion. And yeah, so that's about all I have to say about this game. And again, I will leave the link to my description to the Board Game Geek solo mode variant, and you can print it out of there if you want to use or try it yourself. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.